Willie Mae Bristow and Miss Mamie Bristow, who have been members of this church since the early days of the church, and we wanted them to tell you a little bit about about St. John during those early years. I understand that both of you joined St. John during the time of the pastorate of Dr. McPherson. Is that right?
That's right.
And your mother and father were also members of the church.
Yes.
What was your mother and father's name?
My mother's name is Margaret Bristow. My father's name is Reuben Henderson Bristow.
Right. And what office did your father hold?
My father was a trustee.
And your mother?
My mother was a deaconess.
Did they have more than one board, or just had one board at that time?
Had one board at that time.
All right then. During that time, could you tell us a little bit about Dr. McPherson? We've seen pictures of him, and the picture looks like he was a stout man, wasn't he?
Yes, he was stout. But that's about all I can tell you about him, but he was stout. See, and see about me being young and coming to church, I don't
remember much of his much.
I can't remember all that.
As pastorate, right. And then I think Miss Willie Mae Bristow, you went away to college down at Bishop College, right?
Yes.
And when you returned, who was the pastor of the church then? When you came back from Bishop, was Dr. Harper the pastor? Was still Dr. McPherson?
McPherson was dead.
Dr. McPherson was dead at that time. Right. Okay then. Tell me. I know you worked in the Missionary Society, Miss Mamie Bristow.
Yes.
And you served in the Missionary Society under what president?
Under President Mr. White, Leola B. White.
Miss Leola B. White. You weren't working with her when Miss Griggs was president?
Yes, I worked with her too.
Who?
Miss Griggs too.
All right. Well,
I was just a member at that time.
At that time. Okay. But when Miss White became
president, I was usherette.
Right.
And then when I was usherette, then I was assistant president to Mrs.
I know you served as in the mission chorus.
Yeah, I was in the mission chorus, and I served as Lois's vice president.
Right.
And then when Miss Tab died, then I served as the president.
Miss Willie Tab was the president of Lois Circle,
yes.
And you were her assistant. And then after she passed, you became
the president.
Right. Now, during that time also, did you not work with the Starlight Band?
No, I worked with the BTU.
Oh, BTU, fine. Do you remember who the director was?
The BTU, Miss Alice Black.
Miss Alice Blackburn, right. All right, now we talked a lot about what you did. Now let's see what your sister, Miss Willie Mae Bristow, you might have to help us to remember. Of course, I remember some of the things she did. I remember that she used to be at camp with us when we would go to camp, and then she also served as what was that with the Girl Scouts, right? And of course in the Sunday school. What was your Sunday school class? The intermediate department, right? You were the superintendent or a teacher of the class.
I was superintendent of intermediate.
Right, superintendent of the intermediate department. Many of the members don't remember. Let's go back a bit back to the church when it was when Dr. McPherson. I know you were little girls there, but many of the members only have seen just a little picture of the church and don't even know, because the church is no longer there.
Yeah.
But it was located on what street?
On Allen and Cochran.
Allen and Cochran. And of course Allen Street is there, still there, but Cochran is no longer there. That's where the Woodall Rogers Freeway is. But it would be then about diagonally across from where St. Peter's Academy is. Okay. Was this a brick church or a wood church?
I think it was a wood church.
Wood church, wooden church, white wooden church. Is there anything that you can remember that your mother and father told you about St. John in its early days?
No, can't remember nothing they said. Can't remember a thing
They love the church,
They
though.
love the church.
Right, right. Did you go to church just on Sundays, or did you go during the week?
Went through the week when you had to go to the Starlight Band thing. That was little, you know. You
Right,
had to go to that, see, during the little time. The little had to go to Starlight
Right,
Band.
band.
But then that's about it, see.
So
But when you got up some sides, then I went to the Mission Society at night,
right.
things like that. And on Sunday, you know, I worked with the condolence. Did that, and I worked in the BTU. Then on that Sunday too, I did that.
Right. So that means that you probably went to church almost every night, did
Every time.
every time the church door opened. In fact, you just lived right
Right
around
the corner from the church.
Church, right, I remember. Well, it's so nice to have you all to tell us about that time, and that maybe give some of our present day members a little more knowledge about the church. And of course, you've been here for all of those years, and that only lets us know that how much you love the church. And we thank you again for what you had to let us give us those insights about St. John. Anything you want to say to them about how much you love the church?
Well, I wouldn't be here if I didn't remember. I love the church, I love the Lord too.
That's true. That is true.
So that's the reason why I come, because if living as far as I live,
Right.
I wouldn't be coming if I didn't love this church.
This church. Thank you.